And we're off. It is night 6. Is that right, Eric?
Yes, it is.
Night 6
Mhm.
of Eric using Suboxone to help with the withdrawal and detox effects of fentanyl and heroin. And what else? What other kind of opiates did you take?
Anything that was opiate.
That's an honest answer, and I appreciate you. You've been very honest through this whole process, and I appreciate that. We've got a couple appointments tomorrow. I say we. Look, I've taken it on with you. You've got a couple of appointments tomorrow, and I want to talk about that in just a second. But first, how do you feel?
um, well, the weather with the weather is way it has been the last couple of days. It's been kind of cold. I'm kind of tired tonight.
Right?
I've spent a greater part of my day on the telephone, so
How has your
um,
pain been with the weather changes? Is it
it gets spikes. I got yesterday. It was pretty bad. This morning it was real bad. It was so cold this morning. This evening it's a little bit better because I've been moving around.
does the
So.
Suboxone help directly with pain?
Yeah, it helps deaden a little bit. It's not really deaden because nothing ever totally gets rid of the pain, but it makes it copable.
Is,
I'm able to cope with it a little bit better.
right? Is it back pain you have, or
No, I've got severe nerve damage to the left side of my body due to a heart attack and stroke. So I've got some nerve damage, and whenever I was paralyzed for over the year and a half, it kind of threw my skeletal system out of whack.
right?
So I've got a couple of vertebrae in my back that are herniated disc. So
Gotcha. I'm embarrassed almost to have to ask this, but how did you and I meet? Did you come from a hospital? Did you come
yes,
from a treatment?
I came from the crisis center at
The first time you came to us, you
North
did?
Care. Yes,
Okay,
North
okay.
Care.
And so tomorrow's a week.
Yes.
How? Explain to me just some of the physical effects. What are you struggling with, if anything?
Um, Sleep is the main thing. Um, I have some vivid dreams on this Suboxone. I usually don't remember dreaming, but in the morning, for some reason, I've been having some pretty wild dreams.
Good dreams, bad dreams,
A little bit of both.
weird dreams.
Yeah, a little bit of, well, all three really. I mean, it's just a mixture. One night it'll be a real good dream, the next night it'll be a nightmare. And it's just, I guess it depends on what kind of day I've had.
Interesting.
So,
All right, what do we have going tomorrow? You've got two appointments. It looked like, or is it just
uh,
one that
no,
is written down twice?
I've got two. I've got one at 10 a.m. with a counselor to do the rest of my intake.
Okay.
And then I've got individual counseling session
Okay.
that goes on after the intake. So
Okay.
I'm still not sure what that lady's name is, but I'll meet
Yeah.
her tomorrow.
Yeah. And for those of you who are in the recovery business and thinking about getting some certifications like the PRSS, Peer Recovery Support Specialist, that's who Eric is meeting with tomorrow at Red Rock. So
Yes.
that's good. Anything you'd like to share with people who are supporting you and following you and want to know how your journey's going?
So far, so good. It's a lot better than what I thought it would be.
All right. Well, it's getting noisy in here. We are at the Kellum House, and you never know what's going to pop up around here. Tonight we don't have any batteries, so we could have lights falling from the ceiling or anything else. But for those of you I haven't mentioned it to, I'm part of an organization that has about a little over 100 beds at 15 different locations. Kellum House is one of them. We're not treatment centers. We provide an environment where we can hold people accountable for some of their actions. But you don't have to be on drugs and alcohol to come live with us. They told me tonight that 57th Street, which used to be a girl's house, is all a men's house. News to me. I need to pay closer attention. But we have one private room opening at 57th, and right now everything's full. But we're doing some carpeting and painting and all that kind of stuff at Kellum, so perhaps we'll have some room at Kellum eventually. But right now it's running slim, and but people are just kind of having to do treatment ad hoc their own way. Eric's kind of pieced this together. He's found an environment where you can be sober.
Yes.
You found a treatment provider for Suboxone.
Mm-hmm.
You found counseling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took a while to get it all falling into place, kind of, but it's worth taking your time and finding the right place to go. So
It shows a commitment, Eric. I have learned in this business that if I drive people to their court appointments and then to their UAs and then to their treatment provider deal, I've killed myself trying to do that. And you know what? Those are the people who don't give a damn about what you do. You know, those are the people that you do everything for them. They don't want anything done for them. Somebody like you who goes to the extent to set up your own appointments, I find out about them after they're done, which is unusual with any client. You set up your own appointments. You've taken the initiative to do what you got to do to at least get off of street crap.
Yes.
And you've started the Suboxone program. And tomorrow we will celebrate 1 week with you. And when I use the word celebrate, I mean the word celebrate, brother. I really
Thank
do.
you.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, roughly, give or take. Talk more to Eric and see how he's doing on Suboxone. So far, great.
yeah,
Very great.
very good.
All right.
All right, thank you.